Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. We are the leaders in single entry, 3 max, and 20 max content. But no matter your style of play, like I always tell you, man, if you're a 150 max, a cash game player, head to head, does not matter. This is one of the best spots you can be in for NFL and NBA DFS, man. The NBA right around the corner starting next week. Go on and hit that subscribe button, man. Turn your notification bells on so you know when the videos and content drop, all right? Also, do me one small favor, man. Hit that like button for your boy. It helps the channel grow, gets us boosted in that little algorithm, man, and it's greatly appreciated. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, all right? This is my third and goal series. If this is your first time here, this is my DFS slate analysis show where I bring you a couple of plays across the various positions. I got 3 quarterbacks for you, 3 running backs. I only give you 2 receivers. Got to whet your appetite a little bit. Then I finish it out with 3 tight ends. So this is the NFL Week 7. Y'all know, man, I don't like to hold you long. We got it queued up for you. Let's get right into it, all right? At the top, man, your first QB. And this is your thumbnail, man. I'm gonna stay right here at the top with one Mr. Jordan Love, 6,900, going against the Houston Texans here. Now, this game definitely has the potential to shoot out. A solid defense for the Texans, but this Green Bay offense is very, very efficient. They can score probably against any defense out there. And you add into the fact that these Green Bay Packers, the run game has been solid, but they don't have a lot of running touchdowns, man. Only 3 rushing touchdowns all season, man. They typically pass it in, and I'm going to be looking for Jordan Love to continue that here in this spot. Like I said, hopefully they can jump out, or even the Texans can jump out and really push this Green Bay Packers team and make them have to throw even more. I like going to Jordan Love right here. And I think it's simple who to pair him with, at least your first option. As long as he's good to go, definitely pairing him with Jaden Reed. Now, the second option is where it gets tricky at, man. You're going to have to kind of wait on these injury tags right here, these 2 questionable tags. Make sure both of them going. I'm pretty sure Christian Watson is. Don't know about Dontavian Wicks. But for your second option, man, you can go Dobbs, Wicks, or Watson here in this spot. Um, Watson will probably be my favorite as long as he's good to go, him or Dobbs. But you also can go back to the tight end spot. If Tucker Kraft is good to go, you can slide him in there as well. So you have a couple of pairing options to go with here. Jaden Reed is for sure locked. I'm playing Jordan Love and Jaden Reed together. And then my other options I'll just play around with depending on ownership and how this stack is looking with, and what people are doing with this particular Green Bay stack. I don't think it's going to get a lot of ownership because people are going to look over. They're going to want to get to that Detroit, Minnesota game, Seattle, Atlanta game where everybody's going. So definitely think this Green Bay Packers Houston game goes a little under owned, especially due to the pricing over here. Still waiting for some value. Hopefully we get some like last week, we get some on Saturday that can really open some things up. But like getting to Jordan Love and Jaden Reed, probably go Romeo Dobbs. Like I said, Christian Watson is probably my favorite if he's good to go. And that'll be my first pairing right here. But get you some Jordan Love in this Green Bay Packers stack. All right. Coming on down the list, man. Your next QB. My next QB is definitely probably going to be chalky, but I don't really know how to get away with it. The first one is Sam Darnold, 6,200, going against the Detroit Lions, man. And the reason I like this game is just because this Minnesota offense, man, has been very efficient and effective. They're moving the ball well on everybody. And now you finally get a spot where they may can get pushed here. The Detroit Lions offense has been efficient, running the ball well, passing game looks crisp. So we finally get a spot where these two teams could push each other, and we could see Sam Darnold with a lot of pass attempt for a couple of reasons here. One, Aaron Jones is questionable, but he's been practicing limited. Hopefully he's good to go. I don't really care either way or other. If Aaron Jones plays, it's just going to affect how I build my stacks. But Sam Darnold, like I said, going against the Detroit Lions team, who is pretty much a pass funnel, man. It's hard to run on them. It's going to be even harder if Aaron Jones misses. If Aaron Jones misses, definitely sign me up for this Sam Darnold stack because they're not going to be able to move the ball on the ground with Tyson Chandler going against the Detroit Lions defense. So steady waiting on that Aaron Jones defense. But Like getting the Sam Darnold here, and it's definitely his number one pairing is Justin Jefferson. Now, the reason why that Aaron Jones news makes a difference is because I don't mind putting him in the stack. If Aaron Jones plays, I don't mind going with this stack. It's a little expensive, but I think you can kind of just capture all the most of Minnesota offense right here with this stack. I also don't mind going the traditional two receiver route. We can get some Jordan Addison here. This would be my favorite pain of going the receiver route, man. Jordan Addison. Just stack them right here. Darnold, Jefferson, Addison, plenty of run back options over here from Detroit. It's gonna be a little pricey, but like I said, hopefully we get some extra value. I think you still can fit it in. Maybe you run it back with like a Jameson Williams here to try to save some salary. But definitely like getting to this Minnesota side of the ball, man. Like I said, if Aaron Jones plays, I'm perfectly fine throwing him in there as well. My Minnesota stack would be some combination of these four guys right here. Just need that news. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine if you want to throw Aaron Jones in this stack. But if I gotta go two receivers, it's Jefferson and Addison. Sam Darnold finally could maybe he could have to throw the ball closer to 40 times a game here. The most pass attempts he had 31 against the Giants last time out. But maybe I definitely see him getting up to this, pushing this 30 mark. I think hopefully we can get him past this 30 mark. If we can get him closer to 40 pass attempts, maybe a little over in this spot, it could be a big day for this Minnesota offense. But definitely like getting the Sam Darnold and this Minnesota Vikings offense. All right. And then your third and final stack, undoubtedly, definitely gonna get some ownership. And if he isn't, he should, but he's definitely getting ownership now. And one Mr. Geno Smith at 5,800 going against these Atlanta Falcons. It's another game that's high on everyone's radar this week. Definitely has a chance to be a shootout. We know Seattle likes to pass the ball. They really want to pass the ball. They lead the league in passing attempts and passing ahead of schedule. All those stats if you want to dive into it. But give me Geno Smith, and you definitely can pair him with DK Metcalf. This will be the pairing if we're going to, my bad, JSN here. Love going to JSN and DK Metcalf, man, especially with Lockett questionable. If he's good to go, he didn't practice on Thursday, so we have to see how it goes this week. If he's out, it definitely just locks in these two. Maybe Chenault gets a little more work here. If Lockett misses, maybe Chenault Chenault would be a very interesting value play for me if Lockett misses, because I think Chenault will slide right into that Lockett role, and that's going to get him a few targets. And you already know they like to use them on gadget plays, so Lockett missing may open up a few more plays in the playbook for Chenault here. Could be a very sneaky value. Keep your eye on that Lockett news, but love getting the Geno with DK and JSN. Definitely going to be my preferred way to go. Also, man, I don't mind if you want to go with Kenneth Walker. I think if you go this stack right here, Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker, DK Metcalf, it'll help you get a little different from those Geno stacks, because most people who go Geno, they're not going to stack them with Kenneth Walker. You may get a few there, but I think this combination will be a little lower on than the DK Metcalf and JSN combination. So definitely don't mind going here, because Kenneth Walker is being used more in the passing game. You know he provides explosive plays. He don't have to get 20 runs. He can get it done in 12 or 13, man. He's super explosive here. Like getting Kenneth Walker in the Seattle side for this stack here against the Atlanta Falcons. All right. Now let's get to your running backs, man. Running backs, man, I think it's very slim this week, man. You're gonna see me eating a lot of chalk. But to start at the top, I'm going right back to Saquon Barkley. Listen, I know Kyron Williams has the role of a lifetime, got the matchup of a lifetime going against these Vegas Raiders. I'm definitely going to get to him. Matter of fact, let me just go and put him in here for you. He's just second running back. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna be paying up for both of these. Saquon Barkley, especially because I think he's of the petty variety, and he's out to send a message and for revenge against these New York Giants. They're playing in New York too. I wouldn't be surprised. He already gets a lot of touches, but I feel he definitely going to try to get him in the end zone. You know he's out for revenge here in this spot. You know he want to put on a good showing against the New York Giants, and for that simple reason alone, I'm definitely going to play some Saquon Barkley. Now, other reasons is he's getting lower ownership. He coming in like half the ownership of Kyron Williams. He's going to get the touches. He's going to get the goal line. He's going to get the red zone work. You know, they might do a little tush push on the goal line, but he's still going to get red zone work, man. And I got him for 2 touchdowns in this spot. I'm not even going to lie to you. I got Saquon Barkley put it in pencil in for 2 touchdowns. I think he definitely want to send a message going against his former team in the New York Giants. Second up, man, Kyron Williams. I just not much to explain, man. They want to get him the ball. He can approach 30 touches in this matchup for real. Going against these Las Vegas Raiders. Um, just sign me up for Kyron Williams. It's not much to say. Like I said, it's 20 plus touches. He's getting all the red zone carries. He's pretty much guaranteed a touchdown, man. He didn't score a touchdown in what, 8, 9 straight weeks going back to last season. Just get you some Kyron Williams. There's not much analysis needed here. Saquon and Kyron, my top 2 pay up options. And then my third running back, man, is just going to be Chuba Hubbard. You didn't see him on this video 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. You're going to continue to see him until his price gets up into the mid sevens. Like, his role is unmatched here for these Carolina Panthers. He is the alpha in this backfield, 20 plus touches, and you get him in a spot here going against this Washington Commanders team. That defense leaves a lot to be desired. And a guy like you, Chuba Hubbard is going to be solid leverage, even though he is coming in high on. People are also getting Andy Dalton. They're looking to stack this Panther side and hoping this game just turns into a shootout. But definitely like getting the Chuba Hubbard 6,500. He is the alpha back. All the goal line touches, like I said. If whatever Panthers points are scored, is a good chance he got a hand in 1 or 2 of those touchdowns, man. Sign me up for Chuba Hubbard, even though he's going to be chalky here as well. All right? Now, let's go look at a couple of receivers for you this week I got my eye on. Got a couple of surprising names for you and a name you haven't heard in a while. But the 2 receivers this week I'm going to give you. First one up, give me Amari Cooper, 5,800. Listen, I know it's a new team, new role, first game. I'm not going to wait on them, give them time to adjust. I'm going to it right now. They need help. They're going to try to integrate them fast. I know he should see at least 5 or 6 targets. Maybe even more, man. I like going to Amari Cooper. Everybody's gonna kind of wait and see what it looks like. I'm gonna get there first, man. I'm playing some Amari Cooper this week because if he hits this week, that's gonna be it for it. The price is going up, and everybody's gonna be there next week. So get to him early. Hoping the ownership is way down on him. I'm pretty sure it is. People are gonna want to get to other receivers, and they're nervous on what this may look like. And it's been his first game here. Only been there a couple of days after getting traded this week. I do not care. Sign me up for Amari Cooper at 5,800. Like I said, I'm trying to get ahead of the field on this one. You know what he's capable of. It looks rough this year. It has looked rough this season so far, but I mean that could be a combination of both his play and his quarterback play. So don't hold it all against him, man, how he's looked so far this season. Some of it could be due to his decline, but like I said, some of it falls on the Browns offense and Deshaun Watson as well. Definitely getting Amari Cooper here at 5,800, all right? And now I got a surprising name for you. You haven't heard in a while. But I am going to look at one Mr. Tyreek Hill here, 7,300. The price just continues to fall with no Tua. And I get it, man. This Miami offense has not looked good since Tua has went out. But you got Tyler Huntley getting another week of experience in this offense. We see Tyreek Hill approach double-digit touches last week. I think he's going to be in line for that again. And you add in the fact that they getting a terrible Indianapolis Colts defense that you can just pick on. I think we can see Hill House win in this spot, man. I got Hill House in one. If he just adds us a touchdown, man, I think you can see a 20-pointer from him. The work is going to be there. They're going to get him the touches, screens. You know the plays are designed for him in Water, man. Give me Tyreek Hill. Definitely going to come in as he could probably be single-digit ownership, man. I don't envision anybody going there. But like I said, should get double-digit touches, and he's always a threat to take one to the house. And I'm boosting his chances of a touchdown, being that he's going against a bad Indianapolis Colts defense that kind of gives it up to everybody. So Tyreek Hill and Amari Cooper, man, your little 2-piece at receivers today. Let's finish it up at the tight ends, man. You know, I got a couple over here for you. It's just going to be chalk, man. I'm not even going to lie to you. Sign me up for Brock Bowers, 5,800. No Devontae Adams. He should be the highest on tight end of the slate. If he's not, they making a mistake. Give me Brock Bowers. Just sign me up. I know the quarterback play is rough over there, but they're going to design plays for him. They're going to try to give him the ball. He may see 13, 14 targets in this game with no Devontae Adams out there. Sign me up for Brock Bowers. Going against a Ram team who does give it up to the tight end position. Just sign me up for all the Brock Bowers today. My other tight end, going right back to my boy David Njoku. You've seen him on the video a couple times. Definitely going back to him with Amari Cooper leaving town. That should just condense the targets. Few more for him, few more for Jerry Jeudy. This offense sucks, but we're just gonna try to volume them to death, and hopefully Njoku can fall in the end zone with the Cleveland Browns here. Hopefully they're a little more efficient. They're getting Nick Chubb back. Who knows what his role is gonna be? I may sneak Nick Chubb on a lineup or two because the head coach already said he has no cap. He doesn't no idea what his limits on carries going to be. So hopefully having Chubb back, hopefully it looks good. That can improve his offense and move him down in the scoring position a little better, and that raises the chances of everyone scoring. But give me David Njoku 4,100. And then wrapping it up at the tight end, man. If I need value this week, I'm going down to one Mr. Theo Johnson here from the New York Giants. Listen, not a superstar role, not a lot to brag home about, but he's getting 4 or 5 targets here in this spot. They should definitely have to throw going against this Eagles team. I expect them to be playing from behind. Give me some Theo Johnson here at 2,800, a little cheap tight end punt option this week if you need to save the salary. All right. There you have it, man. That's going to do it for us here today, man. This was your DFS analysis show. Y'all know any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below in the comment section. Holler at me on Twitter, whatever the case may be. I'll respond to it as soon as I see it, all right? Y'all know the motto, man. Chances make champions. I'm going to see y'all next week, man. Y'all green up, all right? Let's get it.